The plunging oil price is good news for most countries in Southeast Asia, as the majority rely on imported oil to run their cars, light their homes, and keep their factories running. Particularly in Thailand, the country has some oil but buys much more than it produces. So the lower price means big savings for the Thai government. And that will trickle down to the people here who are living in a stagnant economy. Analysts say with less dollars going abroad to pay for oil imports, more will be staying in Thailand.
It'll be a big boost to consumer confidence. People can go shopping, spend money on items that are produced here, spend more money on food, on clothes and so forth, rather than spending money on filling their tank.
Others say this is short-lived help for the economy, and the focus during this period of cheap oil should be on saving the untapped oil Thailand still has.
If you don't digging the indigenous resource, then it will prolong its use.
With extra cash in their pockets, Thais will start spending more, helping their economy. But it's a different story for the neighbor to the south. Lower oil prices will prompt Malaysians to spend less. Bad news for their economy. And its currency, the ringgit, weakened to a 5-year low against the U.S. dollar.
This has forced the Malaysian government to relook at its budget for this year.
Heavily dependent on oil revenue. Something like 30% of our government revenues are derived from oil sources. So it's going to be very difficult for Malaysia, obviously, because if oil prices go down, then obviously oil government spending will also reduce, and our economy is also heavily dependent on government spending.
Delayed reforms to reduce that dependence on government dollars will cost Malaysia now. Some feel the impact of these low oil prices could push Malaysia to look into other sources of income, drawing down its reliance on oil revenue. That means if prices go down in the future, it will have less impact on the economy. And back in Thailand, some feel the nation could use its current good news to bring change too, a future less reliant on imported energy, by using this price break on oil as a time to build its renewable energy industry. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.